Well, I was right. Desperate is as desperate does, I guess. Willing to pay some nobody just out of cryo sleep a bunch of credits to help hook them back up to the network. Get their trading lines all back up and running. Hell, let me put my skills to the test, though. And those pirates, I ain't seen nobody fight like that before. Just pure desperation. Also reminded me I was rusty and that my fleet ain't exactly up to the task. I pay my crew well, but I could use a second hand. Maybe somebody that can take charge of some of these ships. We need some training, a little bit of practice, and some better ships for this fleet, but if there's anything to go on, I think I'm gonna be mighty profitable. Now, let's see what kind of jobs lie for me out there, shall we?
It seems that when there are those who are desperate enough, any and all calls lay on the table. And that remained true for the Galatia system. As they had been cut off from the rest of the galaxy, they direly needed somebody to remove the pirates and get an AI core in their hands, so that they too may rejoin the rest of civilization. Even if that means taking a bounty hunter who has no record and only a few days under his belt after being woken from cryosleep. But it worked, and now the world simulates again. Welcome back to Starsector, everybody. Big thank you to everybody who has supported that first episode. I really wasn't sure if people would enjoy watching what we're doing, but I have to also admit, I know there are a lot of people who are watching that are very familiar with Starsector, and I am very new to Starsector, so I am going to do my best, as I did when I very first started playing Kenshi, to take the advice that is in the comment section and truly to try and implement it to the best of my capabilities. But it may take some time for me to get any good at it. However, I did play a bit off camera to try and familiarize myself a little bit more with the combat, as that it still didn't feel like I had a solid grasp on it. And while I feel better with it now, I still could use some practice. But one of the big things that I've learned is I definitely need to continue to upgrade my fleet. But we have a quest that we need to take care of first. And this is exciting because it's going to take us into hyperspace. So that quest, sorry, move my mouse back over here, is to head out of here and let Titan Anno and Commander Titan Anno Nuevo at Jangula, let them know that Corvus, or Galatia rather, is back, in business, that they've refixed their hyperspace situation, and that's just one system away. It's really simple. We're gonna be able to do this. We'll get a little bit of a payday out of it, and then from there we're gonna need to start taking contracts, ideally something along the lines of trading contracts or delivery contracts, to start building up money. And much like in Mount & Blade, our ships are bad. They're all just terrible. Taking fights that have as many ships as us or more, and similar tier, we're not going to do all that well. We have not a lot of combat focused ships, so we got to save some money, and we need to start buying some more ships and hiring some commanders to join us and command those ships. So we are going to push onward here and finish this quest. So the best thing for us to do in the moment is to just right click. Now here's the danger of doing this. In this system alone, there's still pirates. So I'm a little nervous we're going to get in trouble and we're going to pull pirates who can't fight. Also, I completely forgot, while we're here, we're going to go over here. I want you all to know that I did indeed go and realize I have a storage tab here. So it basically means I bought all the weapons that I refit with, and then I had all these others. I don't know if I should take this with me. I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't know if I should really be carrying any of the weapons with me. What I should be doing is refitting manually my ships, and I am going to start doing that, but it's like baby steps for me. I'm going to rely on auto fit for a little bit, and I brought all these into my inventory, re-auto fitted my ships, and then moved on. so that's what's left over still. Okay. And I apologize, I'm still a little sick from the holidays, but we'll last. So what I want to do, and this is just security, they're pinging for things. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna lay in a course here. And what I can do, I don't really want to put on a sustain burn yet, but we probably should, is we could turn off our transponder. Ooh, we got monthly income. Guards will then come at us. And I want to move. And then we're going to put it back on. That's a bounty hunter. Oh, they're coming in for, Oh, see, now that they're back on the system, they have bounty hunters and stuff coming this way. So they're not gonna, they were gonna yell at us, but we're fine. And you can see the galaxy's starting to get simulated. We've got jobs popping up. There's a lot of ships over here. All right, let's stop. Ooh, we got a derelict ship. Yep, they're gonna yell at us. So they're mad that we turned our transponder off. So they're like, now we're gonna scan you. So we're gonna allow the scan. We don't have anything bad on us, so they're just gonna go. All right, we're gonna let them go. So we've got, let's actually go ahead and drop a pulse here. We've got all kinds of stuff. The derelict ship Hound class combat freighter. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. A derelict Hound class combat freighter drifting through space. It is heavily damaged, though determining whether it's recoverable or not will require closer examination. All right. Salvage crews boarding the wreck discover that many essential systems are undamaged and the ship could be restored to basic functionality. If not recovered, the ship will be scuttled. Ooh. It's got degraded engines, increased maintenance, and structural damage. So we could take a look at the specifics here. Minus 400 on its hull, minus 80 on its armor. Top speed is minus 42. Sensor profile is plus 15, so it's easier to see. Maximum burn of a minus 1. Yeah, this thing's, it needs extra crew. I think we're just going to scuttle it. I don't think this is worth taking. You know, Roughshot weighs his options, knowing that he doesn't have a lot to pick from right now, but he's confident he has enough of a fleet to do some decent running missions that should buy him and get him enough money. So we're going to go ahead and say not now. And instead, we're going to begin the salvage operation and just kind of rip it for parts. So, you know, we got a few supplies, a little bit of fuel, heavy machinery. So we'll just take all of it. And we'll get the heck out of here. Now, what's over here? There's all kinds of stuff over here as well. Who's that? Unidentified fleet. They're just patrolling. Maybe hegemony. Oh, they're bouncing. Yeah, there's really nothing over here. Maybe there was. All right, so we're going to pop into here. Pop on our sustained burn. And here, activating this jump point to let your fleet pass through will cost 8 fuel. So it's going to cost us fuel to jump, and it costs us fuel to travel in hyperspace. They should explain that here. So we're going to warp right into hyperspace. All right, your fleet has entered hyperspace. Ships traveling in hyperspace use fuel in proportion to the distance traveled. Fleets that run out of fuel drift towards the nearest star system and may become stranded there. So basically, the gravity wells of these open holes that allow you to jump near planets, the closest one will pull you in, and then from there, you need to drop your distress beacon. So we have nothing near us right now, and again, we just want to go over here. So we're going to go ahead and right-click, and we're going to start moving, and we got sustained burn on, and now we're going to turn off our transponder in hyperspace so we give off less of a signal. There's things out here we do not want to deal with if we don't have to. Okay, this is Corvus, so we're going to break away. Because if we bop out near the star specifically, the gravity well of the star is going to make us use a lot more fuel. So we want to go to Jangula. So we're going to put our transponder on now. And we're going to jump into Jangula so we don't get yelled at by the hegemony. And there we go. They've got a fast picket there. And I love it. The galaxy is turning. There's trades happening, money being made, bounties and bounty hunters out there chasing each other. It's all being taken care of now. A Roughshot just needs to make some pocket change. Something to buy some ships. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and go to the Jangula jungle world. The Jewel of the Corvus System. Initially a center of xenobiology study and tourism exploitation, followed discovery and millions of square kilometers were raised, then covered by plantations tended by massive robotic harvesters. But it is no paradise for humans, requiring biofilter masks and a decontamination process for surface visits. The riotous native jungle must be held back to this day by periodic orbital burns from Jangula Station. That's wild. Your fleet transmits identification codes via the transponder, and you are soon granted docking clearance. So it's like a completely uninhabitable world that they're just they've taken over. That's wild. All right, so we just need to head to the comms directory, and this is who we want to let them know. Hey, Galatia's back online. You connect to the local comm directory and browse the public and otherwise known listings. You transmit a small comms ID and wait for the system to establish. Your connection request is accepted after a slight delay. Yeah, and you are? You have a report for me. Let's just take a look. Galatia's back on the map. That's excellent news. It says here you've had quite a hand in it too. That won't be forgotten. Well, rough shot, being kind of just to the point. What do I do now? I don't have anything specific for you right now, but you've got options. There's a bounty in this system right now due to unusually high pirate activity. You've already got some experience dealing with pirates, so that should be a good way to earn some credits. And of course, you could always visit the dockside bars, get good opportunities there sometimes. You could try your hand at salvaging, load up on fuel machinery and supplies, and head for the outer systems. It's a good idea to pick up a mission first so you're not running blind. Someone's usually offering good money to analyze this planet or that derelict, and where there's one, there's often more. Finally, you could take a commission with the hegemony. Due to the Galatia business, your standing is high enough that such a request would be accepted. You'll be expected to fight our enemies though, so it's quite a commitment. If I were you, I'd hold off on it until you've got a more solid fleet behind you. And rough shot, simply, thanks, I'll think about it. So first, let's take a look. We have 19,000 credits on us right now, and we don't want to do too much that's going to force a lot of combat. We could go hunting the pirates around here, and we might be able to handle them as long as we don't find a lot of them grouped together. We could also try and lure some guards to follow us and then join them as they fight. But right now, let's see if there's any ships that we can even buy. Hegemony military resources, ship weapons, other. I guess they don't sell ships. For some reason, I thought there was a ship thing that you could buy. Maybe not here specifically. Buy or sell ships down here, yeah. Am I dumb? Maybe it's an F for fleet. Yeah, F for fleet. Okay. All right. See, now we're cooking with gas here. So I don't think there's a way for me to really sort it too much. But we want to try and avoid when we're buying things with D next to it. Granted, if it's not all that bad off, we could do it. But even just like a Kite Ace shuttle, something small, it's A, so it's not damaged is the thing. If we look at this one that's damaged, what does it got? It's got a glitch sensor array. Honestly, that's it. If that's it, that's very manageable. That's a Wolf class. It's expensive, but we might be able to, might want to replace some of the more busted ships we're flying with right now as well. The Vigilance, the ship has suffered. Let's see. Another glitch sensor array. Again, not bad. To grab these off the market might not be a bad idea. This one, a salvage rig. This ship has suffered extensive damage, blah, blah, blah. Originally designed to assist in assembling large ships and orbital installations, the salvage manipulators are used to assist recovering derelict hulks. The rig itself has no cargo or fuel capacity and requires ample supply to maintain. Increases non-combat salvage gained, with more difficult operations being able to make use of its rigs. Oh, so this would be good literally if we want to do it like heavy salvaging early on. This unfortunately has civilian grade hull, salvage gantry, and degraded engines, so there's a lot more wrong with it. Maybe that's why it's so cheap. Something in the comments that I'm going to ask, and maybe you guys can throw me an answer. What do these little orange bars next to some of them mean? Anyway, we don't have enough money to buy what we want yet. So maybe we'll go take a look at some pirates real quick. And then after that, if the pirates are too much for us, or if we just find something more lucrative, we could take a trade deal. In fact, Before we even go looking for pirates, let's simply see if there's a good trade deal anywhere around. So this is done. Important, new. There's a bounty. This is for the per frigate kill price for 60 days in the pirates. So this is what he was talking about already. No major events. Stories completed. Local. Procurement contract withdrawn. I don't know what causes them to withdraw. Maybe time ran out. Corvus, again, bounty. Procurement, transplutonic ore. Faction pirates, 200 units required at Gamir. We'll get 30 grand, see, like, that's good, and we have 60 days to complete it. But this is going to be for pirates. A pirate-affiliated investor at Gamir has posted a procurement contract for a quantity of transplutonic ore. Contact Helen Oka at Gamir to complete this delivery. Helen is operating with the knowledge of the local authorities. However, the pirate is hostile towards you and you'll need to sneak onto the port. Yeah. How would I get this thing, though? Would I have to go buy it? Would I have to find it? I guess we'd have to go buy it somewhere. This procurement contact offers a price of 150 per unit of transplutonic ore. So if there's anywhere cheaper, we could buy it. We can make a bigger profit off of that, I'm assuming. Eventide sells it. We can go buy it at Eventide and then bring it back here. That might not be a bad idea. It seems like it's the only one on the market. Again, it would improve our relations with the pirates, but we have to fly dark and we'd have to be kind of smuggling it to them. I don't know why they want it, and I'm sure it will actually help them be fighting whatever fight they're fighting in this system. So this is just like the dangers of that. Let's see what else we got. A bunch of bounties. Oh, God. I really want to start doing bounty hunting, but we can't yet trade. How about this? Yeah, it's the only one. So I'm going to have to go buy it somewhere. They need 150 units of it. Feeling the need to make money and seeing there's really no other jobs out there beyond going and hunting pirates, which has gone questionably for him, to say the least. Besides, maybe being on the good side, the good side of the bad guys every once in a while and trying to make a buck off of them ain't so bad. Transplutonic ore. The question is, like, do I grab it from... All right, let's just accept it. We'll commit you to completing it. Failing to complete it within the required time will result in a reputation penalty with the pirates. So worst case scenario, pirates hate us a little more. All right. Now what? So that's where they want it, right? They want it in Gamir. I guess we want to go back to the Galatia system. Let's go to our fuel range real quick. I want to take a look at how much gas we have. We have plenty of gas, so I guess we're going to go to Galatia. And that's going to be our hope. We're just going to buy it. We're not going to bop our transponder right now. We're going to keep a sustained burn running. We'll see if we can get a first smuggling contract in without getting ourselves into too much trouble. Alright, let's see what happens. Jump into hyperspace. Pop off our transponder. Make it a little bit harder for him to see us. We could speed up some time here. Pontus, Fringe, Galatia. Let's just go and jump into the inner system here. Oh yeah, turn the transponder on. I like how they warn you, do you want to be an idiot? And the answer is no. Is it not here? Am I dumb? Commodity if... Oh, I just went to the wrong place. Samara. Oh, we can see the price right here. Okay. Okay, we need to be planning this a little bit better. This is my first lesson, is to just figure this out. Oh, look it. There's now all kinds of stuff, but I've committed myself to a job. Oh, man. Hang on. Look at this. Procurement, harvested organs. Darren Q mining, is this more pirates? It's not even the pirates, they're just independent faction now. Huh. So they're not even... Wonder what happened. Medical supplier Darren Q has posted a procurement contract for a quantity of harvested organs. 20 days to complete. A $67,000 award. Contact Valentine Cobb at Darren Q Mining. Start when we complete the deliveries. Operating with the knowledge. All right, let's take a look. Where's the closest place we can get it? Wow, that's friggin' expensive. So, first of all, let's see if we can afford it. I'm actually whipping out my phone calculator here. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but here's how we're doing it. So, I mean, we're making a monstrous profit off of it. I just don't know if we can buy it. So 40 times the cheapest it is 250. Yeah, we can afford it. So we need to find Kaiseron. Let's see. Where the heck is Kaiseron? Survey barren bombarded world. Maybe I'll just do this one. 120 days to complete. Independent concerns of Ansira I've posted. 90 grand. The following resources are required: 10 heavy machinery, 90 crew, 25 supplies. It can be withdrawn at any time unless it's accepted. And it wants me to go all the way to there. That's an insane haul. God knows how friggin' far I can make that work. All right. Let's just complete the job we've got. I wish I could click on these and just be shot that way. Distance 8.1. We might as well go to the Ludic Path, I guess, and buy what they got. We can get there too. They have an excess of 200. Kumari Kandam is the star system we're looking for. Kumari Kandam. It's like 8.1 light years. I think we're just gonna bite the bullet, actually, and I think we're just gonna go to Majek, the Tritachyon, and buy it from them. They have no excess, but we're gonna make a pretty decent profit off of it. It's closer, so it's safer for me. I mean, we could go. I mean, it's like up to the left, weirdly. Kumari Kandam, because we're here. It shouldn't be that much further, because that's Majek right there. It's Kumari. Okay, it's there. All right, let's do it. Can we make that? We should take a look at the fuel. Go into the sector. We can get there. We're gonna have to buy fuel while we're there. We just can't make it back. It's a haul. That's what I'm saying. Is it worth the profit? Even if we... All right, let's just do it. No risk, no reward, baby. Let's go. Transponder off. We could go dark if we need to, but we're not. We're just going to go ahead and hold shift. I'd rather not go through the nebula if I don't have to, but I think we're going to do it. Your fleet has been hit by a hyperspace storm. One of your ships has taken damage and its combat readiness has been reduced. Storm strikes can also knock your fleet off course, but an emergency burn lets your fleet get back on its course more easily. Yeah, so we want to be flying through this stuff. Or we don't want to be flying through this stuff. Here, I'm going to rip it out. I'm going to manually direct us. We've got some... Oh my god. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, we're going through this. Kumari Kandam, this is it. Yep, our fuel's running low. We're just gonna swing out of here. Turn on your transponder. Alright, we made it out alive. Beholder station. No, I don't want to establish a colony, not right now. Where am I supposed to be going here? Comm relay. There's a lot of stuff over here. I think we want to go here. Let's go over there. We have no issues dealing with any of these people. I know the Ludic Path is typically, I think, like religious zealots, borderline, if not terrorists. But hey. Open comm directory. Quartermaster? Did I not buy anything? Did Mathis make a boo-boo? Let's see what this says when we fly over to this abandoned space dock. Dull red emergency lights illuminate the shattered docking ring. A stray ceiling tile flows a twist of wire spinning toward the darkened shaft. There are no signs of life. Good. All right, good. Well, where do I want to go? I guess we'll do Beholder Station. Maybe that was like it all along. Because if we have nothing here, I have to try and jump into... I don't think I can jump into hyperspace. I have 2 gas. I think I need at least 7 to hit hyperspace, so I've kind of made my bed here. Originally a research platform established by the Domain Explorium, funding was only ever a trickle in light of little hope for practical knowledge to be gained from a study of Kumari and Xeno life. Post-collapse, administration was usurped by a particularly inspired ludic curate, and the station turned into a site of holy pilgrimage for ludic believers. Only a handful of approved scholars are allowed aboard now, though there are few enough in these troubled age. The landing bay is filled with parties of ludic pilgrims dressed as traditional handweave meetings with sub-curates. An attendant looks you over suspiciously and inquires about the business you have coming. Make an offering or visit? Make an offering for now. Play the part. You inquire with the sub-curate about the possibility of contributing to the maintenance of this holy site. With a warm smile, the sub-curate explains an offering of 10 units of supplies would do much to assist the church in its observance of sacred duties. Sure. We lost 10 supplies. Can we visit them? The attendant receives your request with only the subtlest disapproval. To your surprise, the sub-curate approaches to escort you to the shrine's viewing chamber. A vast, dim gallery opens upon a 100-meter diamond plate window, allowing a full view of the glory of Kumari Aru. Here, pilgrims quietly contemplate the miracle of creation, taking in the sublime and terrible beauty of the gas giant looming below. Storm systems the size of a standard terrestrial world churn with slow majesty, interlit with green and violet sheet lightning, teeming with xenolife. Does something incomprehensible look up from the lee of a dark cloud bank at the bright point in the alien sky? After a time, you return to your ship. Okay, well, that doesn't help me at all, because I can't buy anything. What's over here? Persian League, please have something for me. Here I am giving supplies and making offerings to a belief that they're hostile. Makeshift comm relay. I just need to buy something. Please have something. Oh, thank God. Hire crew, there we go. Your fleet approaches Ulanadu. Your fleet transmit identification codes via the transponder and you are soon granted docking clearance. Okay, maybe this is where I buy the stuff I need. Nope. So this whole journey, maybe black market? Well, at the least, we need to buy fuel. So let's go ahead and start buying fuel. Not what I wanted to do. Abort. What do we got now? Let's go ahead and take 50. We're gonna have to pay tariffs, but we'll go ahead and do it. Supplies. I did it again. We'll restock on supplies. Gaining access to storage of this colony. Never mind. I don't want to pay you anything. So let's see. There's pirate activity here, so they've got -1 stability. Tens of thousands of people in Ulanadu. +1 volatiles production for mining. Organics mining is low here. Thin atmosphere here. And hazard rating. So not the greatest planet to be living on for these people. I don't know what to do with this frickin' job. Chalcedon. Why can't... Am I not allowed to... Isn't that where I was? Maybe I'll try and, like, sneak in? I don't know if that's something they want. Asteroid impact on a bubble. Oh, there's a little asteroid there. I don't know why you're burning away from me. Emergency burn. They got spooked. Is it because they're hostile towards me and my best bet is like to just donate, which would just make it worse? I'm gonna have to go to magic, I think. Nobody wants to talk to me. Maybe I can get in there if I, like, go dark. Let's see if we can. Interdiction pulse. Get out of there. Alright, they don't like when I do that. Transponder's on. Alright, screw it. We'll go to the other place. This is what I was saying about stumbling around a little bit here. So now we need to go to magic and spend more money. But we'll just friggin' do it at this point. Get our sustained burn on and let's get out of here. We literally just lost money doing that. Is a hostile extremely close, so we're gonna wait. We'll wait and see. Extremely close still. Well, we could go dark and then jump through. What's this? Derelict ship, Wayfarer class, combat freighter. Ooh, hello. That is a huge amount of Ludic Path ships. Salvage crews boarding the wreck discover that many blah, blah, blah. So we could... No, I think we're just going to break it down. It's got the really nasty penalties, so let's just take it. A little bit of fuel. Hey, we pulled a weapon off that thing. Not bad. Alright, let's see if we can go through here now safely. Good. Alright, we're just gonna manually be driving through here. I don't like this place is like super... Got nebulas around them. Again, we're gonna have to buy more fuel. Is this where we want to be? It is. I don't know which planet it was, so I'm gonna go to this one. I should have turned my transponder off as well. Rough Shot's panicking a bit. Not me, though. Okay. What the heck? Pirate trade? It's a pirate trade colony. So first, that makes sense because we're dealing with pirates. But still. Trebicina. So I completely dropped at the wrong place, I think. I want to go there. Let's just keep pushing. I'm gonna go through that. Oop, bopping. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and start buying. Okay, there it is. This is what we want. So we gotta buy 150 of it, 200 of it. Let's take 200 of it. We might want to go black market and buy it without the tax. We can get it even cheaper and make even more money. It's a bit risky, but let's do it. On the open market, we'll play nice. We'll buy more fuel. Oh, we're way over if we do that. Abort. Oh, we're already way over, huh? Well, we need fuel. We don't really have much of a choice on that, so let's just buy up the fuel. I don't want to burn anything here. If I do this, will it be enough? What if we just get rid of, like, we sell half of this? I don't know what else we need metals for, so I'm going to bop some metals for now. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm that and take my cut. Because if we fly overweight, the amount of fuel and supplies we burn through is insane. It's not worth it. We'll get a little bit more supplies. And that's that. Now we want to get out of here and head back. So, now, head to the sector. And I think we go back to Corvus. It's Gamir. So let's go there. And we get out of here. Our first job done. Kind of a low risk one. But I want money. And I'd really not be... I've learned through practice not to be doing this. We have a skill point to spend. We must have leveled at some point. I also want to put some into industry as well, because we want to start making money that way, but I'm going to keep going this way. So I'm going to put the last one there into tech. We want 3 in tech for sure. All right, let's go ahead and order hyperspace jump. Turn off our transponder in hyperspace. Keeping the idea of keeping a low profile, especially not having been alive or around all that much. New to the galaxy and all. We're going to let him fly through some storms for now. Woo-hoo-hoo. There it is. So now we got to start flying dark. We want to go to Gamir. I don't know if there is one to Gamir, though. So why don't we just go into Jangula? We're going to go ahead and leave the transponder on until we push away. And then we need to go to Gamir. And we're going to go in as quietly as we can. Transponder off. We'll go dark. And try and slip in so we can get them what they ask for. Earn a little bit of reputation with them, but most importantly, make our first paycheck. Trying to keep an eye out, and we're going to stay flying dark all this way. Our monthly income is keeping us afloat. It looks like we're going to make it just in time. No one's noticed our little fleet of ragtag ships, and he's happy for it. Open the comm directory. Investor. After a short wait, your connection request is accepted. Greetings! I've been waiting for this transplutonic ore shipment. Hand it over. Let's see. We gained 30 grand. Great. Our relationship with the pirates went up by 1, currently at negative 80. Oh boy. And your relationship with Helen isn't only increased by 1, but hey, she's neutral. And that's it. She doesn't want to deal with us. We're here though, so we can see what they've got on the market that we might be able to make a profit off of. So they've got some drugs. We do not want to... It doesn't look like we want to buy here. It's a little expensive. We could make profit off of it in some nearby systems, but not much. I like the little snapshot of the economy as well. I don't know if it's just close areas or not. Let's see. Wait, they have their own open market. Pirates can trade on the open market. I guess that's why it's an open market. Still, that surprises me. I wonder if the pirates have anything as well. You know what? I'd very much like to hire a commander as well. Hire crew, trade goods, black market ships. See, these are all damaged. Damage. But what do they got? Yeah, look how damaged that is. Jesus. We got a Mark III. So we got 56,000 to play with. I'd like to walk away from this session having walked away with at least another combat ship in his command, if not more crew. Like if I go to crew, I know you can hire commanders. I just don't know how you hire commanders. We don't need Marines. We're not worrying about ground warfare quite yet. Yeah, and I don't want to invest too much cash here. Well, people are always looking for slaves. So we can see, let's crew 200. It's 43 per crew here. It's way expensive to buy crew here. How about Marines? Holy crap. How much are these? They're 193 per unit, and I can sell them to the Ludic Path for 479. Granted, I'll be arming religious terrorists, and that would certainly cause some shakeup, but the money to be made. Oh, he salivates as he looks at his computer screens, leaning back in his captain's chair with his hands neatly behind his head as he questions himself if this is worth doing. The quicker we get some money, the quicker we can get a better fleet, and maybe he reasons with himself that he can undo the damage he does after some time. Means to an end. It's kind of how he's always lived his life. So this is on the black market. The open market, the Marines are not that much cheaper, but I'm assuming there's way more on the black market. All right. We go black market. We just max out how many we take, right? 150, right? We throw them. We take 125. We buy them. They march onto our ships. They fill our ships. And we consider ourselves lucky. Next thing we do is we go into the sector and we look again. Oh, we need to buy fuel. And then I need to go to Kumari Kandam. Do they have fuel? Nope, let's go back. They do have fuel. Black market fuel it, for sure. We can go pretty heavy on it. We can actually just buy them out and still be fine. And it would definitely be good to have that much fuel. Get out of here. Happy to buy you out. All right. Now we go back. I'm probably doing this so poorly. It's like the wrong thing to do. But we're going to fund some terrorists for now. You know, he doesn't really know all that much about... I'm going to get sustained burn on, you know, about how bad they are. The moment only he visited them, he wasn't there very long. Turn the transponder on and reply. Okay, sorry, dude. We turned the transponder on. I thought I had turned it on. I made a mistake. He yelled at me, but he didn't scan me, so I'm happy. Get me out of here with these friggin' troops, dude. I don't want to get into trouble. All right. I can't believe we're bringing 125 frickin' soldiers simply because they're offering a good price. But they capitalism, baby. Get us into this. Looks like a quiet storm. Oh, can I even sell it to them? Am I dumb again? I don't even know if I can. Maybe I have to get friendly with them first. I'd like to sell it to them. Shit. Well, let's try. And maybe if we fly dark, we can get in there. I don't like that. Get away from me. And we'll go dark when we get close. Let's kind of glide ourselves in. I wonder if we'll get access if we can get in there without being detected. Experiment with the universe. That's what it's all about, baby. No, he's going to interdict impulse. There we go. Aha. It worked. Sells for 505 a unit. What if I sell it on a black market? 505. Local deficit. 800 units can be sold at a higher price. I don't know what that means. Do they just not have enough money? Like if I do this, I make 18 grand off of it. I'm losing $18,000 on tariffs. Why in God's name would I not just sell it on the black market like that and just make my 61 grand? I'm flying dark, my transponder's off. Yeah, I'm taking that 61 grand. Go confirm. I think that was worth it. I think that was worth it. But we have to get out of here. Because we're gonna get in trouble. We just fed the military machine of religious terrorists. Just so everybody's aware of what we just did. We didn't do much, maybe not even enough to make a real dent, but morally speaking, that's what we did. So I'm not too sad about, like, I wonder what it's like to feed the black market economy of a terrorist organization. Like, is that at all worth it? Will that even affect them at all? I don't know. Dockside bar. Approach this. Okay, let's take a look at the bar here real quick. As you enter the bar, you are buffered by the human white noise of conversation and revelry. Odd hollows buzz softly from ceiling-mounted units. shining garish highlights through glasses and bottles as spacer crews mingle with merchants and locals trading drinks for rumors, jobs, and opportunities. A grizzled spacer sits at the bar, downing shots of what looks like the cheapest liquor available. A weathered-looking woman whose worn but well-tailored work suit bears a sigil of a farming commune that sits at the table drinking small beer. So we got two choices to talk to here: grizzled spacer, and then a farmer woman. I'm going to talk to the grizzled spacer to start. Let's see. Approach the spacer and offer to buy him something more palatable. You keep the drinks going and mostly just listen, letting the spacer unburden himself. We learned the discovery of a pirate base. Oh, let's see what the weathered woman says. She turns out to be the master of a farming commune, and she has come to town to find distributors for their product. She's got 200 units of food that has to be moved as soon as possible. And if you buy it all today, she'll get an under market price of 12 credits per unit. And she says with a wink, as pious folk, we need to not bother with the church's tariff. Okay, so it's cool that she recognizes where we are. Your fleet's holds can accommodate an additional 241 units of cargo. Total plate price is, except with a firm handshake and a crypto key. So basically I'm going to buy 200 food at 12 cents per unit. And then I can just go sell it for what I want. Maybe that's a good deal. I'll take it. I'm curious what that's going to do. We didn't sell much. I mean, we have a lot of money. You make an arrangement with the farm master for pickup of choice from a quiet warehouse at the outskirts of Chalcedon and transmit your details to the quartermaster so we run our ship down, get it all filled up. Nothing of note is going on at the bar any longer. So we have 200 units of food at a decent price. I do wonder, now that I have 200 units of food. Yeah, see, now we go back to Galatia. We sell it at double the price. It's the independents that were once pirates. I don't know what this deficit means, dude. That I don't know what that means. We could also sell it for a little bit more, but why don't we go there and sell it to the Darren Q mining station? That's in Galatia, I believe. Okay, they interdict pulsed us. We're not going to run dark anymore. We're going to turn our transponder on. We're going to get the heck out of here. Turn on our sustained burn. Head to our sector map. Get the hell out. I like that we can slip in dark and get access, like landing on the outskirts of a city without actually being picked up by them. You're being hailed by the Ludic Path fleet. Accept the comm. Servant of Moloch! Redemption is not out of reach even for you. A tithe of 7,400 credits may set you upon the first steps of the path of Lud. Forswear this penance and be met with annihilation. Well, I'm gonna have to pay the money, and now I bet you that absolutely negates any of the profit we made. We gotta pay the tithe. Perhaps your soul is not yet lost to the machine. I can't fight that. Why would I even attempt to fight that? Class attack frigate. Yeah, well, get out of here. Damn it, man. They just bullied me. Turn off our transponder, get the hell out. No! Oh no. Yeah, none of these are damaged. These are so much better. The enemy forces harass your ships as they retreat, causing much disruption, but ultimately do not force a battle. Leave. Go. Your fleet is running low on supplies. All repairs were stopped. I gotta buy supplies, but we'll get them when we get out of there. Let's just get out of here. Get me out. Going through the storm. I'm gonna end up losing money on this goddamn deal, but whatever. We gotta be getting close. We're almost there. Less than a day's trip. Here we are. We want to drop near... Just not near the star. Lots of bounties going up. Turn on the transponder. We'll fix up our supplies in a bit. They're in queue. There it is. I was like, I knew I'm in the right spot. What the heck? I'm glad they're independents now. I wonder how they got their independence over it. So we want to sell this here. Probably on their black market, because we're going to lose a lot on the open market, right? Yeah, I'm going to lose $2,000 on the open market. I could at least negate the tithe if I sell on the black market. Basically made my tithe back. But I'll do some business on the open market for him as well. I'm happy with my fuel. Confirm. Let's see what they have for ships here. Everything's damaged except for a kite. Yeah, everything's pretty damaged. The Wayfarer. We might even want to scuttle some of our ships. Yeah, these aren't worth anything. On the black market, however, they have an Enforcer Destroyer that is not damaged, and we have money for it. Let me look at this real quick, because I don't know what's good and what's not. The Enforcer class ships commonly serve in system or convoy defense roles. The design features good armor and multiple ballistic hardpoints, while shield performance is somewhat underwhelming. The blueprints of the ship call for many components similar to those found in the Onslaught class battleships, suggesting that the designs were created during a similar period of military expansion in the domain. The Enforcer class features similar no-nonsense weapon system design choices, tough bulkheads, and is well regarded by its crews. Tough to beat in a destroyer-to-destroyer fight, the Enforcer rarely takes part in larger battles due to the common view that its low speed makes it a liability. Nonetheless, hegemony battle... Okay, so it's really slow. That worries me. I don't know if I really want something super slow right now. A light carrier, maybe? A Condor class light carrier? What's the damage on this? Degraded engines. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Tempest. We've got an undamaged wolf. It might be worth to grab the undamaged wolf anyway, and kind of retrofit mine onto a new one. And an undamaged Condor as well. Because what do I got? I've got this one, which is damaged as all hell, right? Glitch sensor array, increased maintenance. I just don't know if I need to be running with that. So we could bop this. Replace it with one that isn't damaged at all. And grab because our current wolf is damaged, isn't it? It's got, oh no, it's not damaged at all. Do we really want another wolf then? We might still want another wolf. Get rid of this ship, the civilian things. I'll take the carrier, and then we'll crew it up. I wish we could take this. Do I really want this, or would it be better for us to go to another planet, like one in the system, and check their stuff? Why don't we check Ensira first? What do we got here? Your contacts in Ensira let you know that an independent smuggler is preparing for a voyage and will soon depart for Gilead in about 3 days. Luxury goods. And they're getting some illegal stuff. Interesting. Not going to really worry about it, though. Don't want to be hitting anybody yet. Thank you, monthly income. A little bit of money goes a long way. Okay. We've got a lot more choices here. And the black market's going to give us some options as well. What the heck is this thing? It's in our budget. At least we could buy it. Design type pirate. The Colossus was first adapted for the war by Pather militants, but enterprising pirates soon followed their lead. A similarly haphazard process sees most cargo decks collapsed and re-welded to form thick armor dotted with numerous weapon emplacements. The primary cargo bay was left open, however, and converted into an ersatz fighter launch bay with an addition of a micro-civilian forge vat. I don't know if this is something I need to be fucking with right now. A pirate one? That sounds like way bad, like a bad idea. A frigate. Combat freighter. Yeah, maybe we could grab these. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the combat freighter. Add a combat freighter to our fleet. It doesn't have any weapons or hull mods installed, and I'm going to end up going back to our storage and refitting this thing. I don't want to go too ham because I'm not too familiar with most ships yet, but this is not a low-tech ship. It's a hegemony ship, so I'm hoping that immediately makes it a little bit better. But I'm going to need to see what the best types of ships to buy are. I'm happy we lived through a day of trading and salvage. Oh, I don't know why that's there. So we have a new ship to our army now. We'll get the thing all set up, and then maybe we'll try hunting pirates in the next one. Roughshot lives another couple months. This game is ruthless.